Okie dokie. Happy Christmas, you bastards. All the best. It's Christmas Day when you're watching this. But we're just having a relaxful warm-up range. Just practicing the old adage, practice what you preach. Plenty of one-handed shots, both hands, warming up and learning how to move the ball. So you want to be like practicing like hitting a draw, hitting a fade, hitting like a hold off. That's handy. I've got my big tee with me because you know how like sometimes you can just be lucky and pick something up when you're not expecting to pick it up. You know, I've been doing that much running about, going all over the place, getting messages and been Tesco's, Asda, Morrison's, Tesco's, everywhere, crazy, like shopping for 3 people as well as my own family. And this thing was sitting there at 100 quid, an M6 TaylorMade 10.5 degree loft with a Tensai extra stiff multi-material shaft. It's a CK series Mitsubishi, so we're going to hit that once we're warmed up. It's ridiculous, and it is genuine. I did check that because I thought 100 quid, how have I managed that? And it's got a really good grip on it, so yeah, amazing what happens, eh? So yeah. It's amazing how this swing came about, really, this discovery, because like I say, you know, this bargain thing, it does keep you there till your hands are waist high, then you can go. Obviously the bargain grip that we were talking about with the 3 and 3, that means that you're this point here in the middle, which is really where your lower hand is really the point where you want this to be active. And it's just a case of like, keep one hand in at the side and just warm up using that method and try and do as best you can. Probably miss a few because it's not exactly easy. But you'll be hitting 150 yards with one hand. It doesn't, you know, like that time I will just go 150 yards, and you can see already. The more you move and the more you don't keep static and the more you just relax into it, how much easier that is. So any tension that creeps in your golf swing is really what knackers you up. So the trick is not to tense up or get tense and just relax into it. And it's like I know people say, you know, it's like a dance. I've heard people talking about it like a dance. I think a dance is a bit extreme. It's not really a dance, is it? I mean, you're not moving about that much, eh? It's not like Elvis. Although you could argue, oh, right, how much? Haha. You'll also find when you start hitting shots one-handed, you may hit them out, like that one, a bit more out, but that's actually not a bad thing. But hitting left-handed as you warm up is tricky. Once you get the hang of it, it's okay. It's a good idea to do this. Well, 25, half your balls at the range. So if you've bought 50, hit 25 one-handed, alternate. And then hit the other 25 with both hands. Or if you've been crazy enough to get 100 balls at the range, it's 50 one-handed, and then the other 50 with the two hands. But warming up, this is a great way of doing it. You might struggle, and you're just trying to, find the ball. It isn't easy, I'll tell you that right now. You could make it a bit easier at the range though, by just having it on a little tee. Just on one of those range tees, so that you're just clipping it. You're not looking for like I say, you're not looking for like massives of swing speed or anything. You're just looking to make sure that obviously the right hand should be down and the left hand should be more. You're not looking for masses of clubhead speed or hitting it hundreds of miles an hour. You're just training the hands, and that's all you're looking for. You'll find it's a lot easier though if your finish as well. You want to hit it low, don't follow through as much. You want to hit it high, finish high. It does reflect how the ball flies. It's not. You need to learn to stop overcomplicating golf. I don't know how the roof stayed on this, but it stayed on it. Had some trees down as well. Not half as bad as you people in America. That was absolutely terrible in the news. We all lost life with hurricanes and tornadoes. My goodness, that was terrible to see. So when you're putting the hands on, you're checking this, bringing it around. You're locked in, not hard. Just nice and easy. That'll go easy 150, 160 yards for me with a 9-iron, easily. Just doing that. You should be able to do this one-handed drill with like a 9-iron, a 7-iron. I would even attempt it with like a 5-iron if you're hitting it off a tee. And when you get into the Barton Triangle, you're making sure that stays all in place, and then you're swinging. Really does help. Right, let's have a crack with this 100-pound AIM-6. Good grief. The range tees will help. Basically, it's a big rubber tee. Never hit one of these, ever. So this is first swing, first hit. This will be interesting. Right. Still in here, and you swing round as you locked in. Right. Over the driver. Usually helps. Well, that felt a lot better than I thought it was going. It also sounded nice. The tee is now somewhere in there. I'll look for that in a minute. But yeah, that had a lovely sound, didn't it? It's got the twist space, it's got these wee port things here. I've not mucked about with it. It's 10.5 standard loft. Let's try and find the T. How can we lose a rubber T?